high reps. Make sure you get lots of reps. Get lots of reps. Just get a lot of touches on the ball. Reps, just repetition after repetition. No, it's all wrong. Okay, well, technically it's not wrong, but our focus should not be first on repetitions. Our focus should be on progressions. I just needed to vent really quickly because I feel like a lot of coaches focus on repetitions, which is a good thing. You do want your players to touch the ball a lot. More touches on the ball are a good thing as long as we're doing the skill correctly. As coaches, we need to make sure that we take the time to teach our players how to do a skill properly before giving them a lot of touches on the ball. This is where progressions come in. Progressions are where we take a skill and break it down into the absolute most simple form that we can think of and build from there. As an example, if you are coaching a 7th grade team, an 8th grade team, or just youth volleyball in general, a lot of coaches will just have their players start by passing back and forth. That seems pretty basic, right? I mean, they are getting a lot of touches on the ball since it's just one-on-one, so every other touch is theirs. So high reps, right? It's a good thing. But it's not, because if they are new to volleyball or even if they've had the summer off, we want to make sure and break it down into the basics. This is where we want to use progressions. Instead of having your players get into partners and start with passing back and forth, we want them to toss to a pass the ball back, and catch it. Yes, this is slow. I understand progressions are not always the most exciting thing. But as coaches, it gives us a chance to walk around in correct form, and we're able to see where our team needs to focus more attention in the future. Let's say you have an 8th grade team that's pretty good at partner passing, but once you get into a game, you see that their side-to-side movement or even just reading the ball quickly isn't really working. That's where we take it back to progressions, break it down, and figure it out. Progressions are the perfect opportunity to fine-tune our skill related to areas where we need the most improvement. Simple passing progressions could start with one partner tossing to the other, who passes it back to the partner, that partner catches. It's just a straight toss for 10 to 15 reps. I always have my groups do 10 reps 2 times. That way I can walk around and see everybody. If you just have them do 10 and 10, you're gonna run out of time and you're not gonna get to see everybody. After you toss and catch, move on to toss to the side and catch. This will allow your players to practice shuffling sideways to the ball and passing it back to a partner. 10 to the left, 10 to the right. Pretty simple. After you've done side-to-side progressions, move on to moving back and moving forward. You can also call this passing short and passing deep. Of course, you're going to want to take the time between each new progression to teach your players how to do the skill properly. Moving slowly through these progressions is going to increase your success rate. After you've practiced moving side to side, short and deep, you might want to give them a target such as pass above the height of the antenna, pass below the height of the antenna. Giving your players something to work on specifically that they can say, yes, I did it, no, I didn't, is going to allow them to focus so much more and actually make progress rather than just saying pass back and forth. After you've gone through all of those progressions, now they're ready to pass back and forth. Again, this is just forearm passing. We haven't even covered setting or hitting down balls, just forearm passing. Now when they're partner passing, you can see how they incorporate what you just taught them about shuffling to the side or how to move backward to pass the ball. This is purposeful practice, and it's going to help them perfect their form. Passing back and forth for 10 minutes with no direction, with no progressions. Yes, it's a lot of reps, but it's not purposeful and it's not going to do you any good. Don't focus on just reps. You can do the same thing for setting that you did with passing, and there are progressions for hitting as well. If you want to hear more about certain drills that I do to teach progressions through passing, through setting, through hitting, let me know. Comment what skill you want to see progressions for, and I will make a video. I already have a drill that I use for setting progressions. I call it the swing set drill. I will link to it up here. This is going to be for more experienced teams and not necessarily beginners, but it gives you an idea of a way to incorporate progressions into your practice plan. Speaking of practice plans, if you're not sure how to set up a practice plan, I have a video on how to come up with a practice really quickly, and I also have some resources on my website, which is getthepancake.com, that'll show you how to lay out a practice plan efficiently and effectively. It's how I run 85 to 90% of my practices, and I think it works really well. Although I started this video with bashing repetitions, that's not the point. Repetitions are important. It is important to get a lot of touches on the ball, but it needs to be with a focused energy and directed at a certain skill. So I hope if you take nothing else from this video, that you at least understand how important it is to coach your players through each step of the process of each skill. Summer camps have ended, so I'm going to be making a lot more videos now that I'm not in the gym 10 hours a day. So make sure that you subscribe and turn on notifications so you know when a new video comes out. I have a lot of stuff that I'm working on for you guys, and I'm really excited to be sharing that with you as it gets closer and closer to being done. If you want to stay up to date with that, go to getthepancake.com and sign up to be on my email list. There's a pop-up, you can't miss it. And of course, make sure to check me out on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. Thanks for watching another video, and I will see you next time.